Hello everyone and welcome to this Saturday reading starting in September. Thank you for being here. Let's start with cleansing the space. And if you have any beings in the light that you would like to welcome into this space, go ahead and do so now. If you have specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, ask them to join us. We also ask that the Most High, love of us all, will join us in this reading to oversee our energies that are being involved at this time. So I've already pre-picked 3 cards as I've been meditating on your energies, and these are the cards that came out. So we had the Hierophant 2 times. The Hierophant speaks of values, traditional values that you have been brought up to practice, to believe. It's the way that you're raised, maybe in a religion, in any settings like that. So it's basically saying that you're not happy with that. There is the spiritual aspect of you, and there is this physical aspect of you, and you want to integrate both of these sides, but you have difficulties. You see your energy, you have the Hangman, so you're having difficulties of breaking away from these traditional patterns, which is understandable if you have been dealing with these patterns and they've been passed down to you from your family generation to generation. It can be quite difficult to break out of that pattern of thinking cycles. But just be open, look at different teachers, allow yourself to absorb what they are having to say, and don't judge anything that they're saying. Just listen openly and try to understand the message, because there are keys on that picture there, as you can see. And we also have as a symbol the owl, which is saying that you actually have everything inside of you, the information that you truly need. So you need to follow your intuition and don't do anything traditionally, really. Break out of any tradition and go your own path, and step forward with firm steps and know that you're guided. So that is your energy cards of these readings, everyone that is watching this video. This is a timeless video. These are the decks that we will be working with. And watch your ears at this time. If this is too loud, just cleansing this space of energy so that we can have the most accurate messages here. So let's just dive into it and see what messages will come out for your beautiful souls. And as usual, we are not emphasizing so much zodiac, so we are more looking at the energy. If you're interested more of us integrating zodiacs into these readings, please comment below. Have your request, please. We always look at your comments, and we are grateful for the feedback. So this is just training your intuition and opening yourself up to receive other dimensions of yourself and of love. What does the viewer need to see, and what do they need to know with the energy flow of this Saturday? Okay, so you have a lot of fiery energy, a lot of sexual creativity energy that is present. It's very young. You're contemplating on what you're leaving behind. See, it's here from the Hierophant. It's if you have anything that you're feeling ashamed of, as within your sexuality, or you've thought that something from your upbringing of the way that you've been taught is that maybe it's wrong that a woman does like this, or when a man behaves like that, and you're changing this this view of how a woman should behave, how a man should behave, and you're breaking all of those things down, and you're kind of not being sad as you look over, but maybe a little bit of disappointment. But it's not a wasted energy, you know, nothing is really wasted. You've never lost anything. You still gain something from having this, you see? You see the roots, you see how it's growing? You still have gained something from this experience, and it will, in your physical world, it will manifest into something tangible that you've gone through with this. Whether it's a new business, a new opportunity, a new relationship, but it will grow into something beautiful, something tangible in the 3D world. But right now, you're not seeing it because you're stuck in that energy of, no, this is traditional. This is traditional how we do it. This is traditional how I'm thought, how my thought process is working of things how they should be. But there are no shoulds in life, right? Let's see more. Yeah, so you've been very indecisive of what you should pick, because you have a lot of options. Since you've changed your mind in this way, you found that you have a lot of options. But you're kind of looking at what options and what situations are serving you emotionally versus what will give you money, what will give. You're looking more at things from an emotional perspective. What will give you fulfillment? And you're being very careful of what you're picking here. Spirit, what more does the viewer need to see and know? See, Hierophant 3 times. I mean, oh my goodness. You got the Hierophant card 3 times. You see the steps? It's taking one step at a time. You see, we have this in this spiritual path, as we're leaving everything that we believed and we thought that life will be, or this will bring you joy, this will bring you fulfillment, and then finding out that it's not like that. It's breaking down everything old in order for something new to get built up. And with that, you have to take one step at a time, because you can't rush, but you can't stop either. So it's asking you, don't rush it, but don't stop it either. Make sure that you're taking one step at a time. You need to still move. So make sure that you're moving forward. And, you know, this is very beautiful. It's a very, very spiritual. This card is one of the most spiritual in the decks. It's a very beautiful card of balancing the material world and the... And you see, there's the slow-moving energy. You see, the Knight of Pentacles is saying to you here in reverse that there is a slow-moving energy. Yes, it is going very slow. But you will move forward. You will absolutely move forward. You don't have to second guess the situation. You will move forward. And there is someone's energy that we are picking up here. Someone needs to hear this. If you are in a relationship and you're leaving that relationship because it was just a relationship that you started and you were quite programmed, and now you're waking up to it and realizing, no, this is not the way that I want a marriage to work or to be, and you're completely leaving that, is asking you that you will have a happy new beginning with someone else that is the same way as you are in this spiritual new way of being. So just for someone out there, this is not for everyone, but someone needed to hear that is coming in, but it's taking its time. You know, this is still the best card. There are 4 knights in these decks, and out of all the knights, this one is the most wonderful to get, because knights, they're very fiery and very young and not immature, but in the beginning of journeys. So you're in the beginning of this journey. That's what it's telling you. Yeah, and you are coming out of this lack mentality of not having enough resources, of not having enough of anything really. And it's been so difficult and you've been struggling so much. But in order for new to come and not to go in this traditional kind of setting, it takes time for you to get rid of all of that. That's all that's been serving you. But it hasn't given you any fulfillment or any new beginning. See, because here we have the King of Cups. So you are definitely having a masculine energy coming in that is very loving and very caring. Okay, so he's in tune with his emotions. He knows what he wants. He follows him. And if this is you, it is saying that this is where you're going. You're going in this direction of just following your emotions and being very stable. And if this is for the person in the relationship, it's saying that yes, you are leaving something that you thought was traditional, but it really wasn't. It wasn't as clean as you thought it was. The most cleanest thing that you can actually enter into is being somewhere where emotions are accepted and acknowledged, and that there is nothing that's impure and pure. There is no such thing. That's only the mind in the duality. It's just what we prefer and what we not prefer. See, so there is a justice that will be served. See, if this was about this marriage, justice will be served. Justice will be served for whatever happened in the situation here. And another energy that we are picking up to is that all of this hardship that you've been gone through, and you've just kept your head down and kept doing the work, and constantly being attacked by these energies that just wants to bring you down, is saying that justice will be served. Everything will be returned to you that was rightfully yours. So you don't have to worry about that. Clarify the Knight of Wands. We're doing a different type of spread this time. So yeah, you're holding on to what you have. If you have this passionate relationship or energy with this person that you maybe traditionally was married to, and it's asking you to let that go. And if you're in a relationship with someone and you're moving on, and the only thing that you have in common is the passion, is it really worth it? You're holding on to it and it's like nothing, you see? Because it's just very sexual. It's nothing. It's not giving you any satisfaction spiritually. So you're kind of feeling here that no, you want to be fulfilled. It's about 7 of Pentacles. Give us a card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So you don't know where you're going right now, but it's better to go in some direction than not going anywhere at all. So even if you're hesitating, you're still moving forward, which is very good. Good for you. Keep on moving forward. Yeah. And this new beginning of all the ideas that you've been collecting in your journey now, have this new beginning. Don't be afraid. But make sure that you're looking that everything is okay before you take a step, okay? So make sure that you're really, really looking at this new beginning that you're walking towards, that it's okay. And know that if you're trying to get away with something, it's not going to work. It never works to get away with anything. So just face it, whatever it is, even if it is your values inside of you that you are thinking that no, this is just going to go away, this is temporarily. No, it's not. It's your higher self asking you to change directions, to change basically everything about yourself here. So see, you're looking out into the world and you're feeling curious. You're really feeling curious about this new adventure. But it is a slow moving energy, which is good as long as you're moving, and it's better to go slow than to go fast. See, so as you're coming out of this lack mentality, there is a message coming in for you. Somebody's going to get a message, maybe about a money situation coming back. But someone is definitely getting a message, and it is a new, fresh beginning. It's like you're feeling like a young child into this, just very playfully stepping forward with steps, being kind of in new ground, but you're curious and you want to move forward. There is an energy of a young, very emotional. Oh, this is very strange. This is for someone. There is someone in your surrounding that's very, very spiritual and very, very like new age type of person. And they are very emotionally in tune. They're very emotional, mature than you would have thought. So don't oversee them. That's a message for someone. I don't know where that came from. Let's see what this justice card. Yeah. There is this justice is just coming in. It is charging forward. It is right there in your face and saying, I'm not backing down. It is a mental clarity. It is a justice. I mean, this knight is ready. It's movement. So let's see now. See, you're getting new guidance. There is new guidance entering your life. So if you've been hesitating of which direction you're supposed to go, know that the universe have sent new guidance coming through to you. And yeah, speak the truth. I mean, express yourself. We all need to express ourselves, but it's asking you to, at this time, no matter what happens, if anyone re-enters your life or if something has to leave your life, that you really, really need to look at it from your spiritual perspective. You're not settling for less anymore. You really want something that's fulfilling you completely. So it's telling you to don't be too harsh, but make sure that you are expressing yourself clearly. Just one more card, angels. A message does the viewer need to see and know? Yeah, and don't second guess yourself. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You shouldn't think that there's something wrong with you, or that you're hesitating, or that you're not enough. You're more than enough. You're more. This energy has been coming around for quite some times now, with this of being insecure. It's this energy of the shadow self. You're insecure of your shadow, like you're shaming yourself from who you are. You're not accepting a part of yourself, like, oh, this is not okay, especially if you've been in a traditional and you have maybe some desires or some thinking that differentiates from the normal group, and it's causing you to feel like, okay, maybe I'm not enough, maybe there's something wrong with me, why am I like? Don't press yourself down like that. Don't put yourself down like that. Know that you're a divine being, and you're perfect just the way that you are. That is how you are, and that's beautiful. Just look at this card and do a meditation. If you've ever meditated, make sure that you can meditate a little short time during the day, 5 minutes. But look at this picture and just try to visualize this beautiful picture. You see on this picture, she also has her throat chakra open, and it's talking about this. You need to express yourself. You're not expressing yourself, so you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself by not expressing yourself clearly. As you're moving away from the old to the new, maybe you're nervous, or you're scared of what others will think, your family, your community, your religion. But it's asking you to express yourself clearly and move on. Because at the end of the day, nobody will live your life except for yourself. And yes, you've been stuck in this energy, but you've also learned a lot. So let's see what master energies you can work with. What master energies can the viewers work with regards to the card spreading? Okay, yes. You need to come into union with yourself. Okay, there's your soul flame. So you need to discover these lost parts of yourself. You have many abilities, and you're very, very talented, and you need to rediscover this part of yourself, those parts that make you happy. What made you happy when you were a little child? What truly, truly made you so joyful that you can just sit and do that one thing? What was that? Think about that. Rediscover and come into union with yourself. Look at your shadow self. Come together with yourself. Because if you start fighting yourself, it's not going to be good. You're not getting anywhere. You're just losing energy. And see, your ancestors are with you. They understand that this time is quite difficult for you to go through this transition, but they're seeing what you're doing. They're seeing that you're doing something different, and there are a lot of your ancestors that are supporting you, acknowledging your growth, acknowledging everything that you're going through here, saying that, hey, we see you and we are here. So it's asking you to connect with that lineage, to heal that ancestor trauma. You took that upon yourself to do it, because you are the one who shifted this. You're the one who actually wanted to change and went forward with it. That's beautiful. And remember, regardless of what we go through, even in life, even if we have to see these types of people that maybe will hurt us in our life, we need to thank them. We need to thank them who's been there short time. We need to thank everything. We need to thank them who helped us also. So we need to understand that all served its purpose for you in order to understand and to get to where you are. Maybe we don't see it in the moment, but eventually, as the journey moves forward, we will understand that all of this was quite necessary in order for your own growth. for you to open yourself up and accept yourself just the way that you are. We all have our dark side and our light side, okay? Both of them are in a unity and in balance when we accept them. When we don't accept them, they are just keep fighting with each other, and we are losing energy. And we feel depleted and fatigued. So make sure that you're balanced in yourself, accept yourself, and go through this. Because right now here in this spread, there's so much going on. So I can feel your energy that a lot is going on. Like there is a lot. It's like it's a wave of things going out as waves of things are coming in. And they're kind of seeing each other in the middle there. And you're like right there. But you know, in the middle of the hurricane's eye is a point where everything is still. So don't get caught up into everything that spins around you, because there is a lot. Make sure that you stay centered. Be in the hurricane's eye. Nothing happens there. It's completely still. And just be objective. Look at it objectively. See everything turning around you. But look at it objectively. And feel yourself completely. And be okay in where you are, because it is needed for your continuation of growing into new layers of yourself. So we hope that that message helps you, or at least calms you down to understand what you're working with. Please look at the cards, the images, what it wakes up inside of you, or we will leave in the description box below which decks we've used. So if you want to look at the cards and go and read deeply into them and feel yourself intuitively what you're reading is feeling drawn to you, feel free to do that. So we're going to leave that in below. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy and letting us read this. Someone is having difficulties with their head, because there is a heavy emphasis in the head, like something is being crushed in the head. So please make sure that you drink water, whoever that message is for, and relax. Close your eyes a little bit and rest. Just keep them closed and rest them a little while, and make sure that you drink water. Yeah. So thank you, all of you, and have a wonderful Saturday. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Sending love your way.